I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call to quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out.
Right, well, welcome back to Gori, and we're about to get underway with all the medal matches in this year's European Club Championships, the Champions League. I'm delighted to be sitting alongside Annette Boehm. Good afternoon, Annette.
Good afternoon to everybody. Good afternoon, Sheldon. You look smart.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, they brought the luggage, so yeah, eventually.
Perfect.
They're just finishing off the opening ceremony. Dr. Todd Laszlo, the president of the European Judo Union, has opened the event, which is being held in the memory of a great Georgian champion, the Olympic champion, Shota Chochishvili, here in Gori. It's a really lovely town or city surrounded by mountains. Unfortunately, we've been stuck inside, so we haven't had a real chance to get outside and enjoy some of the local hospitality, but there's been plenty of action, and I'm going to ask Annette Boehm to pick out a couple of her highlights.
Definitely my highlight today was the heavyweight fight, Teddy Riner and Chochishvili, because there were not only the action on a tatami, also what happened here in this venue. It was amazing. And this is also the second thing I would like to mention. The place where this Golden League this year takes place is just fantastic. We have a full venue since the very beginning, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, there's not a seat anywhere. Anywhere you look, there are people standing around trying to squeeze a spot where they can watch the action, and we've had plenty. We've got two sections really. You've got the men's team event and the women's team event. It's not a mixed team event. We've got men's clubs and women's clubs taking part. So in this final block, we're going to see two bronze medal matches and a final for the men, two bronze medal matches and a final for the women. Have you got the lineup? Do you want to tell us what we're going to see? Or
yes, we could do this because we got it here. We start with women. With women, the first bronze medal contest is between Galatasaray Istanbul and Benfica. This is the first one on mat number 1. And on mat number 2, we're going to have ESPN Judo. They are up against PSC Judo, so two French clubs are facing each other. This is the two bronze medal contests.
Right, and then we'll have the
then we have first have all bronze medal
all the bronze medal matches are going to be held first.
Matches,
okay, great.
Right? Not contest matches, exactly. Then followed by the men area. The Georgian team, the youngster team, is up against Golden Gori in the first bronze medal match. The second bronze medal match at the same time on mat number 2 is Judo Stabia, and they are up against Saint-Geneviève Judo. Yeah. And Stabia, I just said, yeah, exactly. The two of them. Yeah. So at the same time, and then we come to the final. The final, first, the female final, Orléans against Champigny.
And all French
make it short.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's that one. And the male final is the match between Red Star Belgrade and Fighters Tbilisi.
Right, I mean, Red Star Belgrade may not have been on paper the favourites to make it this far. I think they've competed really, really well. They've done a terrific job.
It is a nice mix, Red Star Belgrade, if I'm not wrong. We're going to have Said Molay, Rustam Rushov, if that is right. Yes, there are a few, and
they're the two overseas, if you want to call them, the two foreign fighters.
Yeah. Exactly. So I think it's a nice mix. We're going to have a Maidov, of course, in that
Yes.
team, and a lot of or some other names. So that makes that mix. And this is what we've seen, I think, the whole day. There's a nice mix in many clubs and many teams, which makes it really interesting.
Have they told us who it is that they're going to have in the final of that? Who's going to take place for them in the super heavyweight?
We could have a look if the paper is already
No,
printed.
we haven't. We haven't given
Not
us
yet,
the
right.
final names yet. Because
Yeah.
didn't they have Timur Rakimov as
Yeah.
one of their overseas, but they can only have two. So that, and here it comes, I think.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Just in time, look.
Oh, I love it. So let's have a look.
And it's
Men final.
they're going to go for Bojan Dosen because they've gone for lower down.
Yes.
The two overseas, Orozhov and Molay, as you said. So yeah, we shall look forward to that. And then let's have a quick look at the Tbilisi team.
Yeah.
Gugova, Chochishvili, Niniashvili, Chikhalidze and Grigolashvili. And they downed Gori, didn't they? And Gori at one stage looked like the stronger team.
Yes, that's right. That was an exciting fight, but in the end, yeah, I don't know if it was unexpected, but yeah, before you couldn't say that Tbilisi definitely is winning that that match. Absolutely not. Yeah,
I just thought that the Gori team looked
a little bit stronger, right?
Yeah, stronger.
Yeah.
They had Shavdatuashvili and Vazamagvelashvili in the team, I think.
Let's have a look. Salashvili they have, Magvelashvili, Shavdatuashvili,
And Luka Maisaradze,
yeah.
Kayla Zalashvili. Okay, he came unstuck against Goran Tutishvili, but it really was a good lineup. And we have had some terrific fighters who we're not going to see, namely Teddy Riner for Paris Saint-Germain. Quite a high-powered team.
Yeah.
And they haven't even made it to the medal matches.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
They had Alpha Umar Jallo on their side, and also in the under 66 Manuel Lombardo at 73.
Yes.
Not always at the same time. And then from Moldova as well in the under 66 kilo category. He didn't make an impression, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So yeah.
One thing to mention that the Golden Gori team in the fight for bronze, they will have one category not seeded. I mean, there will be no fighter because of the injury.
Yeah, Vladimir Akalkatsi injured his knee
in the under 81 kilos. So it's up to the four fighters there.
They have to come up with something
against the Georgian youngster team.
Well, three of the four have got to do something, haven't they?
Yeah. Yep. But sometimes a little bit pressure is not bad.
Who have they got as the under 66? Oh, they've changed it now. They've gone for Zirakashvili instead of the real youngster.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we should be getting underway with the action any minute now. They're finishing off the presentation of special awards, and then we'll have the introduction of the teams. The teams are actually over in the far right corner, all waiting. Our beauty shot maybe should have been of the entry to that. We might be able to get that and share that with you. Look at our guy's on it, isn't he? Look. Right
Perfect.
on there. Yeah.
Perfect.
That is really good.
Yeah. Yeah, but all in all, I'd really love to see Distria Krasnicki. We always saw her when she was on the other mat, but she was here. Clarissa Ekbeknenu was here. Daria Billo did. All these names, I really enjoy it, and I really still enjoying it. Also now for the final block, just to see them here, that they are here.
Well, we can mention the women's lineup for Orléans and RSC Champigny now as well. Priscilla Neto, Lucy Renshaw, Margot Pino, Samahawa Kamara and Astrid Neto. And then for RSC Champigny, Nakoda Smith-Davis, Barbara Harrow, Clarissa Begnanou, and Fatima Mbaira. And bringing up the rear when having to close things out could be Chelsea Charles. What a thing that would be.
Against Astrid Neto, oh yeah. Yeah.
Let's have a. Can we have a look at the? Yeah, that's the athletes waiting to come out for the first of the bronze medal matches. You can see all the youngsters hanging over the side, hoping to get autographs and attract the attention of the athletes who are more concentrated on what's about to happen in the middle as opposed to what's happening immediately around them. The opening ceremony just taking that little bit longer because of some special awards and the photographs to be done. But once they are out of the way, then we'll be back to the action in the middle. And we've got two mats here. The first of the bronze medal matches on mat number 1, Galatasaray and SLB. That's the abbreviation for Sport Lisboa e Benfica. That's that one. And then the second of the bronze medal contests on mat 2.
Is then women and men. We start with women on 2 mats.
That will be ESB, that's Étoile Sportive and Paris Saint-Germain. Good lineups, and when we get to those, we'll give you the lineups for the two, but the choice will be yours. If there are 2 bronze medal matches taking place at one time, then you can choose whichever of the mats you want to watch. But if you stay with the commentated channel, then you're going to get Annette Berm and myself. Well, it won't be long before we get underway, I hope. It's odd how even a delay of 30 seconds or a minute just throws you a little bit. But we hadn't planned for the awards to take that long. But they are all very worthy recipients.
Yeah, no doubt. It's also a nice opportunity when you're here, use this opportunity to get an award.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed the coverage so far. As I say, it won't be long before we get underway with all the medal matches. Just a reminder again, we're going to have more than one match at a time. The 2 bronze medal matches for the women will be done first. Mat number 1, it will be Galatasaray and SLB. Mat number 2, it will be, you've got that here, ESBM and PSG. Choice is yours. Oh, by the way, we haven't chosen yet. What are we going to watch then?
That is right.
Galatasaray and Benfica, or the all French affair, ESBM and PSG. Remember, this is the final, so we're not going to be watching them.
Not yet.
Right, so there you go. You just have a quick look at the lineup. I mean, it is a strong lineup, but what's going to give us more competition? We shall see. We'll be back in a minute because, well, a minute and a half. We're going to take a short break.
Yes.
Whilst we hear the national anthem of Georgia. End of the day. Sorry, Annette, I was saying it's perfectly possible that we may hear that again before the end of the day.
Yes, absolutely.
I think we'll get the recorded version.
So that was a warm-up for him.
Well, he's paid per hour, so they won't keep him around. They'll just have the recording.
Both play.
Thanks very much for coming. We just recorded that, by the way, so the next time it's played, we don't have to pay him. It's the last big event on the EJU calendar, this one. There may be a couple of others before the end of the year. And in fact, if we think about it, we will have an event in Europe. It will be in Jerusalem in Israel before the end of the year. It'll be the Masters. So although it's on the, you know, it's one of the EJU countries, it's on the periphery, isn't it? Because
Yes.
Israel is in the EJU, so, but that'll be the Masters right at the back end of the year. If I'm not mistaken, it's about the 20th or the 21st of December. Join us for that one. That will be quite special. Before that, we've got the Grand Slam in Tokyo. That's next weekend. Friday, Saturday and Sunday yet again?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely great.
We maybe have time for a baseball session.
Well, it could be, yeah, upstairs at the Tokyo Dome, whacking a few baseballs. Definitely an outing with some sushi. Hopefully we won't get too much of the, what do you call it, the hot green stuff
Ah, yeah.
that we had a bit of a joke with
Yeah.
Hartmut Pedersen one year. And it was a little bit too spicy. Someone said it was pistachio, but it wasn't. We're just trying to hang on and keep you entertained at home whilst we wait for the two, well, the 4 teams actually, because we've got 2 bronze medal matches going on.
Well, they just prepare the mats. Wasabi.
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 Yeah, it was a little bit too much wasabi one year.
It's cute how the little ones want to get some autographs.
Yeah.
It was easier when Teddy was standing there, you know, because of the size.
Yeah, he could reach and get them down.
Yeah.
I wonder what the crowd is here. If we look at the blocks, say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 8 across the back. 8, another 8, 16. There's definitely a couple of thousand in here.
Yeah.
It's not dissimilar to the old stadium that we used to have the Dusseldorf Grand Prix. Remember, in Dusseldorf there was one that was slightly smaller. Hamburg was also slightly smaller, and then we went to the really big one in Dusseldorf, and probably that's what did for it, because it cost a lot more money.
Yeah.
Became very expensive, I'm afraid, for the Grand Slam. Half a minute, and then we'll be underway. It will really warm up when the Georgian teams come out.
Yeah.
Because we've got them for the men, haven't we?
Yeah.
Aria up against Golden Gori in the bronze medal for the final. Red Star Belgrade and Fighter Tbilisi. I can assure you that that is what the crowd are hanging on for.
So all 3 teams are fighting for a medal.
Yeah.
Only 2 are getting a medal, because one fight is the bronze medal contest and one becomes 5th. Golden Gori or Aria.
Right, okay, let's so have you decided which one we're going to go for? Which of the matches is likely to give us the most action, the closest matchup? Entirely up to you.
It's up to me. Then I would like to go to mat number 2.
I thought so. Okay.
Yeah, it's really hard decision, because all of the other matches are very good. Just a few names I see, and
right,
like
mat number 2 it is.
Yeah.
Orléans and RSC Champagny. We'll be watching that. Referee in the middle to get things underway, but this one is Siniša Skirbić of Serbia. Good to see him on the international circuit. He's been a very good referee for many years. We'll get Matthias to turn off the lights soon. We don't need them any longer. He's really good, isn't he?
Yes. We can say to his daddy afterwards that he did a very good job.
He did a good job. Well done.
Excellent, good job.
Well done. Right then, Annette Böhm has got the
Yes.
team sheet. This is for the final. We can take that out of the way.
Yeah.
That's for the final. We'll take that out of the way. The bronze medal match is the one we want. That's it there. And then we'll also have the bronze medal match before for the men. So we put those on top. We've got our sheets ready. It'll be Annette Böhm to give you a
Yes.
rundown of the names
I will.
of the two teams.
So, just make sure that the teams are there. They are coming now. ESB Judo in white, PSG Judo in blue. For the team in white, we're going to start with the category under 63 kilos, under 70, plus 70, under 52, under 57. We're going to have Manon Deketer, Miriam Butgereit, Madeleine Malonga, Julie Weil-Dittmore and Mina Libert, the Belgian fighter. For PSG Judo, we're going to have Catherine Beaujemang-Pinard, Marie-Eve Kahi, Romane Diko, Melanie Vieux and Faiza Mokhtar. So first contest.
And here we go, we're underway.
Yes.
Good strong effort there from Beaujemang-Pinard. Low left-sided Marote Seoinage. I know Neil likes to call that Seotoshi if they drop to their knees. Quite right, but we'll go with that. Keta thinking about the Ouchigari. A couple of times she's had a bash at that. There's
Yes, and chances here to turn her. And before, she really got a strong, good dominating grip, Deketer. Yep.
Yeah, and if Beaujemang-Pinard is not really determined with the Seoinage, or Seotoshi, she could come unstuck. Deketer is a strong athlete at 63. He's threatening to take her back.
Not well precise.
Too far away, wasn't it?
Yeah. Chances here for Beaujemang-Pinard. She can work on the ground. Score
Down on mat number 1. It was Athlete from Galatasaray throwing Barbara Timo for Zari. That'll be a turn up.
Yeah.
And the Osaikomi as well. Was that Laura Fazliou?
Yes, it was.
I spoke to her this morning. You know, that's it's difficult because she's from Kosovo.
Yes.
There's the temptation to say, oh, you're only saying that because she's from Kosovo and they've had some success. Well, they've had success at 48 kilos. They've got the Olympic champion.
Yes.
They've had success at 52 kilos. They had the former Olympic champion. They've had success at 57 kilos. They've got the current Olympic champion. And now you've got Fazliou at 63. They're just going through the weight categories.
All one training group.
On all one group. I'm also waiting to see at under 78 kilos, Loriana Kuka. I really think that she hasn't shown her best.
Yeah, her
as yet.
potential.
Yeah, she's still quite young.
Yeah.
So there's time there. But I really think that she could also do something. I'd already said about Nora Zhakova quite a long time ago. But even I did not expect that she would reach those dizzy heights of Olympic champion. I thought, you know, medals in various competitions at various levels, but Olympic champion,
Like that?
I hadn't put any money on that. Golden score here between De Ketter and Boschema Pinard.
No penalty so far. So don't see that very often. Both are still have a good tempo, moving. De Ketter really tries to get close to Boschema Pinard. Outside. Ooh, good idea.
Akdinez, who's on mat number 1 now, is a real handful. She's had some success as a junior. And they've got Krasnicki as well in the team. Yield is 57. Just have a look and see what she has done.
Sumikashi attempt. Couldn't finish that one off. And the chance here for Manon. For the Osaikomi. A low attempt, countered. Good reaction here from De Ketter. Good combination from De Ketter, outside and then kind of Sutemiwasa.
Yeah, there's some claims for a score. From Étoile Sportive. but dismissed. 2.5 minutes into golden score.
Nice combination outside and then the Ashivasa. Oh, can she turn her? No. It was the attempt on the ground. All right, second penalty now given to Bourjumang Pinar, and already 40 odd seconds in golden score. Takes a long time here, this opening contest.
Golden score down on Mount 1 as well. Galatasaray lead that 1-0. Who does it suit better, I wonder, to Keta or Bourjumang Pinar? Usually I come up with some kind of, you know, thought process about why it suits one athlete over another. I can't think of one here. Down on mat number 1, Katie Jemima Yates-Brown has defeated Akdinez of Galatasaray. So she's pulled one back for Lisboa Benfica. It's 1-1 down on mat 1. Here, I mean, they finished two contests down on mat number 1. We're still in the first.
Yeah.
They're into their third contest. We're still battling away with one.
Yeah, could be another penalty. And that's the decision after 5 minutes. A tough contest. But the first point goes to Manon Tiketa's team, ESB Judo. So now in the under 70 kilo category, the German Miriam Buttgereit is underway. Her opponent, Marie-Eve Gahi. In blue. Yeah, that's quite interesting one.
We've seen a few top draw matchups.
Ooh, so quick. And 8 seconds outside. Too close. Too close. Oh, looking for that replay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was strong.
Yeah, it was.
It was actually 5 seconds.
Flex.
If you
You're right.
If you look at the clock, it's 8 seconds on the.
So 1-1.
Let's have a look. Whoa! Yeah.
Wow. No control with the right elbow from Miriam. Was just too much in the air. Look at the right hand. You must put pressure on your opponent when you come with the cross grip. Yeah, and she just went with her. All right, we're gonna
crunching, wasn't it?
Yeah. We're gonna have plus 70 kilos, Madeleine Malonga in white, Romane Diko in blue.
And all of a sudden, these two teams are in their third contest.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they've caught up.
Yeah.
Madeleine Malonga and Romane Diko, usually teammates for France, but going head to head here in their club and in a different weight category. Malonga is having to fight up a weight category here. That's a big ask, I think.
Yes, it is.
That head-to-head, by the way, with Boutkarait and Romane Diko, not Romane Diko, Boutkarait and Marie-Yves Gahi.
Yeah.
Well, this was the 7th occasion that they've gone head-to-head. And Marie-Yves Gahi now leads that series 6-1.
Yeah. So only one time Miriam Boutkarait won against her last year.
And I have no record of Madeleine Malonga ever having faced Romane Diko. I'm absolutely certain that they have Randori when they're at the National Training Centre. There's
for sure.
No doubt about that. But
she's powerful, she's fast moving. Not a typical heavyweight, which makes it difficult for Romane Diko. To get her under control, to get close to her.
just out of interest, I see that Romane Diko has a red back patch. Why hasn't she got a gold back patch? If she was on the Olympic winning team for France. Teddy Riner had a gold back patch on.
That is right.
Romane Diko wins.
The thing is, do you get a golden back patch when you win with the team?
Well, if Teddy's winning a golden back patch, having a gold back patch, why is he wearing it? Because he's not the Olympic champion in individuals.
Yes. Yeah. That's a good fact.
So
missed with that low Ochigari. So, yeah.
it was
2-1, yeah.
Romane Diko who won out there.
And now in the under 52 kilo category, Julie Vaille-Dietmori. She's up against Melanie Vieux. So two fights to come and 2 wins Paris Saint-Germain already collected.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
2 losses, Putkerait and then Malonga back
Yeah.
to back, have
Yeah.
made it exceptionally difficult now for Étoile Sportive. And now we're on our 4th contest here, and they're still on their 2nd. Mat #1 have completely overtaken. Sorry, they're on their 3rd, but
Yeah.
they've been
Changed so quick.
overtaken.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the attempt there from both of them.
And the second win for the team of Benfica.
2-1. Sporting Lisboa Benfica over Galatasaray down on mat #1 in their bronze medal match. 2-1. However, coming up next down there is Distria Kresnici up against Pupreka.
Will be under 52 kilogram. First, we welcome the referee of the Tatami from Slovakia, Judita Pizawa. And here are the athletes in white Gori, the Olympic champion, Distria Kresnici for Galatasaray, and for Benfica, blue, Pupreka.
Chance on the arm here. It's a pity that she couldn't bring that off. You're not going to get many chances against an athlete of View's quality. Krasniqi has just buried
Yeah.
Pupreka up on mat #1.
2-2 in this match. 2-2.
And what I was saying about... Oh. And View has taken it for Paris Saint-Germain.
The winner of the Tatami is free.
Yeah.
On the Tatami 2, il faut pour Paris Saint-Germain, Mélanie Vieux. Mais 100 mètres pour la Paris Paris Saint-Germain, Mélanie Vieux.
You powerful. And that's it. 3 wins.
Yeah. Right, so rather than staying here to see the niceties,
Yeah. Backwards moving. Yildiz used that. And again. And she was close to being countered by Thelma Montero.
winner of the tournament in judo for Paris Saint-Germain,
Faisal Mokhtar of France. Sorry, not France. Paris Saint-Germain picked up
Yes.
another.
know what you mean.
Yeah, another win for Paris Saint-Germain. 4-1. They ran out winners.
So definitely one bronze medalist you're gonna have. The winner from last year's Europa League medaled as bronze with a bronze medal.
Congratulations, team of Paris Saint-Germain, 2022 Champions League bronze medalist. Тимофей получил награду отсюда. Принджаус, Светловис, Чехота, Мировой анализы. Открытая фига на Джоан, Чехота, Принджаus, Метлевис, Новели, Гата, Paris Saint-Germain.
And we're just waiting for Yildiz to return to the tatami after that short injury break. Here she is. Still no score. She's picked up the single Shido. We've got a minute, just over a minute left to go.
The last minute. Look really desperate. No grip at all. The Tomonaga with 2 legs.
Chance on the arm. Yildiz managed to extract herself from a difficult position.
Outside. Yeah, half-hearted. But at least she really is trying and attacks, Yildiz. All right, golden score. All right, another break, another medical treatment. That decision takes really, really long.
Possibly the same injury. And that was earlier on, wasn't that Laura Fazliou? And this is Distra Krasniki.
Chochishvili is here. Avtandil Chochishvili. By the way, standing right next to us.
Yeah, he's in the crowd. Don't go down that route, Annette, because if you start...
Yes, you're right. You are right.
You remember, if you start picking out who's who in Georgia with judo, then we might be here all day picking out the big one.
You're right. You're right. Focus back on the tatami. Some replays. Whilst we are waiting for... Oh, lovely. Ah, there. That was Laura Fasliu at the very beginning of this match. Oh, the Kosovan
Back on the mat now.
girls, no, women. Powerful. All right, yes. So it is, you know, she is really, is it engaged to attack and come up with something, but it's not the best, well precise techniques we see from Yildiz, but she is really moving and trying to come up with something, trying to overcome her opponent. I wonder if Chochishvili also comes from Gori.
Could be, or just
We don't know. We will ask Irakli.
raced up the road to see his buddies. Another break, Yildiz off the tatami.
There's also a limit when it's always the same injury.
Yeah, so we're sorry that it's just taking that little bit longer to attend to the... I think it's 2 injuries, not 1,
Yeah.
that Yildiz has picked up. Hopefully it won't be that long and we'll be back underway shortly.
Yeah, it's that only fight, that last fight.
Yeah, it doesn't normally take this long. But I'm assuming that what's happened is that she's had some taping of an injury. That tape has become loose, and in order to ensure that she doesn't get disqualified from the contest, they're making sure. So that's why that's taking long. Yeah, and I thought that would be the case. Yeah, she comes back looking like a mummy.
Yeah.
So that was it. She's back on the mat now, and we're underway. We're a minute into golden score. That would have suited Montero, I think, to have that break. We were talking about athletes from Georgia, and if you look over to our right, you can see about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 super heavyweights
Yes.
who've all been in and around the mix.
And I found out
Yeah.
from Iraqi, from where Chochishvili is from Norio. It's about 20 kilometers from Tbilisi, so not from Gori.
Okay, he just
Yeah.
whizzed down the motorway then, did he?
Yeah.
Dropped in to see some of his buddies. Real struggle for Yildiz now. Uncomfortable to have that strapping across the nose, all around the back of the head. Montero picks up a second penalty. 2 minutes 20 odd into golden score. Just what she didn't need.
Oh.
Montero signaling.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look at that last action then, because it's not up to Montero to signal. No, unlucky. No, she's turning off that. Yeah, it's a great effort, but you have to look at the landing.
And the control, you think?
You have to look at the landing, not the flight. Yeah, nice foot sweep. She certainly flew, but the landing was not sufficient for scoring purposes.
Yeah, but it looked really, really good. Already 3 minutes.
Well, no, look, you attack with the Koji-gari and your opponent defends against it. You can't claim for a drop. Montero's got to concentrate on the contest and not so much in refereeing it. But she's trying to get Yildiz a second penalty here, stepping up the rate of attacks. Yildiz has got to be first. Can't afford to. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going. No one called Mate.
And as we remember, this is really the determining fight, 2-2. So
Yildiz
it is about a third or the fifth place.
really doing a good job here. Oh, just not enough from Yildiz there. Slow to react to the chance, because Montero was the one doing the throwing. She was on her way down, but there was nothing in it from Yildiz, so she can't claim a score. And again, keep going. Remember, it's Montero who's picked up 2 penalties. Single error from her will gift the contest to Yildiz, and the match to Galatasaray almost came up with the Uchimata as a counter.
It's really very open. Really very open. Mate was before. I mean, Yildiz is not that powerful, not as powerful as Montero is, but still, she got some really good attacks. And you know, she catch Montero in a second where she is emotional and claims something, or you know, or stops and
that's a good point.
Loses the focus.
Very good point.
It's a good possibility here. Yeah, there is a possibility for Yildiz. No.
Managed to step off that one. One attack from Montero. An attack from Yield is not the strongest, but still there.
Oh, 5 minutes. And was it another golden score against Daria Bilodic and Tema Montero
Yes,
also?
absolutely.
4 or 5 minutes? Yeah, she's got it proved. Oh.
Coach just being asked to quiet down a little bit. Oh!
Wow.
What a way to win it for your club, eh?
Yeah.
Well, it was some time in coming, but it was quite a spectacular finish from Telma Montero. She went back to the feet. Now there's the difference between the first one that didn't score and the one that does. There's no doubt about the landing. Absolutely down on the side. That's good enough.
And it's interesting, that skill to throw with Ashivasa, since I know Telma Montero.
Yeah, always had that.
She always had that. And in the
Absolutely.
end, she still can count on this facility. Yeah, it's interesting. Ashivasa, yeah. All right.
Champions League bronze medalist in blue judo, team of Sport Lisboa Benfica.
So, as I say, it took some time to get there, including that lengthy golden score between Yildiz and Montero, but in the end, it was the team from Sporting Lisboa Benfica who came up with a 3-2 win over Galatasaray. Galatasaray finished off in 5th place. It's a bronze medal for Sporting Lisboa Benfica. Right, well that sorts out the bronze medal matches for the men. We're going to have the bronze medal matches for... Sorry, the bronze medal matches for the women have been sorted out. Now we're going to have the bronze medal matches for the men.
So to which mat we are going to show them?
I think we've thought about where we're going to go for the upcoming matches. We'll give you the chance at home to decide, of course. But Aria and Golden Gori are going to be down on mat number 1. And on mat number 2, it's going to be Judo Stabia against Saint-Geneviève. The choice is yours, but we're going to go down to mat number 1. We're going to watch the match between Aria and Golden Gori. And to give you a lineup of the teams when they come out, it will be Annette Böhm, but
Yes.
she's already mentioned that Vladimir Akhalkadze of Golden Gori picked up an injury, and they don't have a replacement in that weight category. So there's only the 4 of them. There is, in theory then, well, actually in practice, a 1-0 lead already before Aria. Before we get underway, Aria leads 1-0. Here's Annette.
Yes. So the fighters are coming now onto their tatami. Aria against Golden Gori on mat number 1, and as soon as we are on mat number 1, we're gonna give you the lineup for this bronze medal match. All 3 Georgian teams got a chance here and fight for a medal. Only all 3 and only 2 will get a medal in the end, because one of the loser of this match will end up as a 5th. Only the winner can take the medal and win bronze. Yes, win bronze. And in the final, later on, we're going to see Tbilisi, the team fighting for gold. All right, so here they are. We're going to start with plus 90 kilo, under 66, under 73, under 81, under 90 kilo. From Aria, we're going to have Saba Inanishvili, Tenko Sirakashvili, Vakhtang Pavliashvili, Georgi Shevasatishvili, and Nika Kawasidishvili. From Golden Gori in blue, we're going to have Gela Salishvili, Vasha Markvelashvili, Lasha Shaftotrashvili. In the under 81 kilo category, they have nothing, not nothing, nobody. And in the under 90 kilo category, Luka Vaisoradze.
Even with 4, they still look strong.
Yes, they do.
You know, to be honest, I actually put my money on Golden Gori. Of course, they can only afford 1 loss. 1 loss. They've had 1 already.
Yes, but I think maybe this pressure is not bad in the end of a long day, long competing day, to have a little bit more tension or a little bit more focus. Oh, the chance here to lift him up. The fight between Chochishvili and Salishvili earlier on was pretty clear, right? I wonder if it's always like that. You know? The 2 heavyweights.
Yeah, difficult to say. Something we haven't seen for a while. We've got so many famous heavyweights around us, or super heavyweights anyway. Adam Okroashvili. Thought we might see him in the audience somewhere. Chance here with this grip now. Still there. Oh, he's wandered off the mat. He put himself in that position. Zelashvili, that
Oh,
was just
yes.
thoughtless, I'm afraid.
The attempt here. He tries to lift him, but really difficult when he's so in such an
He's in an
completely-
awkward position.
Yeah, absolutely.
There was no room to bring him into the space.
Yeah,
It was,
yeah. Too far away,
Yeah.
only a little bit on the belt, and his opponent was completely in the front, going into the front, into that direction, and Zelashvili almost impossible to take him back.
Picked up a penalty for the leg grab. Ah, okay.
Right. Yes, continuing.
A bit comic.
Oh, it's really slowed down now. I think Zelashvili is thinking, I don't need to do more than my opponent. Because he has one more Shido than me. That makes it a little bit unattractive. All right, second penalty. Maybe the situation changed. Maybe can see a little bit more excitement.
Zelashvili trying to gather
Yeah.
some strength, get his breath back. There we go.
Yeah. Combined with an attack, maybe. Let's go.
Low, left-sided
Yeah,
Chochishvili effort.
Nice.
Yeah, just at the right time as well, as Zelashvili was shaping to come up with some form of attack. We'll never know, Annette, what that was going to be. You realise that? It's gone. We will never know what he was going to attack with.
Wow. Oh.
Almost. Well, they've come up with the score
Yes, finally.
for Zelashvili. Some of the area team are not happy with it. Zelashvili is absolutely delighted that the
Yeah.
contest has come to an end, because
Absolutely.
he was coming to an end.
He was already there.
He was at his end. 40 seconds into golden score. Zelashvili takes it. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, under 66 kilos. Here they are. Kengo Tsirakashvili in white and Vasha Makwelashvili in blue. And what happened down on mat number 2?
That was Nicholas Sherazadishvili throwing Cedric Oliver of Saint-Geneviève.
Beautiful Uchimata.
Yeah.
Right-sided. Yeah.
What a nice round of applause from the crowd. Arya and Golden Gori. That one, by the way, that comes from the absence of Vladimir Akhalkatsi. He picked up a knee injury early on.
Oh, it goes quick now on mat number 2.
Yeah, another big technique, 2-0.
Yep. They only need one more win. Uchi. Shimata attempt.
Introduce the referee of the next contest from Italy, Mr. Lorenzo Magnoli. And the athletes in the white for Slavia, Salvador Macedonia. In blue for Saint-Geneviève, Théo Riquel.
On the belt for a while, decided to change it.
Nah, he escaped from that situation. Just went onto the ground. Tsirakashvili.
Yeah, this is the power base for Gori, Golden Gori, with Vaza Margvelashvili and Lasha Shavdatuashvili. One of these is going to win, and then put it beyond Arya.
And the third win for the team of Slavia, now leading with 3 wins to go. The next category is the 81 kilos. In 114.7, they got Atlanta.
Uchi. Oh. Good movement from Makwelashvili. There again. The grip on the belt. Couldn't control him until the end. right. Second penalty now against Chochishvili. Golden score. Really tight fights, huh?
Yes, and we're not surprised, to be honest. Two Georgian teams going head-to-head, know each other well throughout all of the weight categories. Oh, almost picked up there.
Ah, close.
The window to 2 for Victor Almeida. And this is the win number 4 for the team of Serbia, leading our 4 wins to 1.
Music block. Serbia leaders.
4-0 is the lead.
The last category will be the under-19 category. Before, let's welcome the referee for the contest from Serbia, Mr. Chochishvili. And now they are placing white for Team Serbia,
A minute into golden score. 2 penalties picked up by Chochishvili. It's always tricky when you're waiting for the main event.
Yes.
And then you get a long golden score or a couple of long golden scores in something where, if truth be told, you have not invested a great deal of time and effort. Anyway, nothing we can do about that. Sometimes it just takes that
Yeah, exactly.
little bit longer, and it's not the greatest contest you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, chance here.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I've seen some funny things in my time.
Yeah.
But there was Chochishvili, was it? Oh no, it was Chochishvili. Yeah,
Yeah.
Chochishvili, showing off the fact that he'd only landed on one hand. Okay. Oh, couldn't come up with the left leg trapping there, which is what he wanted. He was desperate not to give up a penalty there. Nearly 3 minutes of golden score.
Yes. Before we had a long golden score, the deciding fight. Now it goes also more than 3 minutes. Ah. Oh,
Not quite.
nope.
Well, you tried the combination. The second part of the combination would have taken a hell of a lot of energy out of him.
Yes.
But he's still making a good effort.
Another attempt. Kozurogake. Ah, he lost the contact. Four minutes golden score. Wow. All right, penalty now given to Vasha Markvatashvili. 2-1. Slightly advantage here for Markvatashvili. Getting close. Wow, that was brilliant. But we had to wait for it 8 minutes effective time. With all the breaks, even more. But a brilliant ending, a great fight. It is the second win for Golden Gori. There we're going to see it again. It's like it is in the book.
Took some time, didn't it?
It took some time.
Where does that put us now then? 2-1? 2-1, Golden Gori. Oh, there's
Yes.
a nice Ujimata down on mat number 2.
Yeah.
Tot Christian
Oh,
throwing Amino to make it 5-0.
how do you pronounce that? Or
Down on mat number...
when you have 5 wins?
Oh, well, it's a walkover or a whitewash.
A whitewash.
A whitewash. Or a drubbing.
Yeah.
Thrashing. We shouldn't go too much into it.
Yeah, one is enough for me.
Yeah, they won extremely well. Or they won handsomely. That was a good one.
Yeah.
They won handsomely. Right, we've still got action down on mat number 1.
Yeah. We're gonna have Vakhtang Pavliashvili. Now we have the under 73 kilo category, and he's up against Lasha Shaftaturashvili. 2 more fights to come. 2-1.
2-1. Well, Golden Gori could finish this off here.
Yes.
They just win this. It
Yes.
doesn't matter about the fact that they were missing one.
Yeah. Absolutely. It shows how strong they are.
And even if they lose this one, then Luka Maisaradze is their banker at the end. Look how it's worked out.
Uchi. Right, penalty given to Pavliashvili. Looking there for the choke. No, referee thought. Very good. The attempt here from Lasha.
So this is a must-win situation for Arya then. And on paper, in the Golden Gori team, you'd have to say that this was the most experienced fighter for them, Lasha Shavdatuashvili. I mean, we're going to see Luka Maisoradze anyway. It's just a question of whether we see him trying to win it for Golden Gori or whether Lasha Shavdatuashvili finishes it off here.
Some support.
All of a sudden, the drummer has appeared.
Yes.
Or maybe he's saving it for the final. And he just thought, well, let me have a warm-up here. Just roll a few out whilst we're waiting. He's got a bit of a wait because we've got the women coming first
Exactly.
with their final.
Both received penalties. So Pavliashvili with 2 penalties, Shavdatuashvili with 1. But I hope we're going to see an action as we have seen it before. That the decision is not made by a single, a third penalty.
Yes, you'd like to think that if you were going to go out in a medal match, then you should go out with a bit of a bang rather than a whimper. Go out fighting rather than tamely losing on a third Shido.
Yeah.
In golden score against you know,
Yes.
the legend that is Lasha Shavdatuashvili.
Outside, but completely on the other side. No chance to break his balance. Yeah, lost his grip when he jumped at him. Close. Close to.
Well, you can't say that Vakhtang Pavliashvili didn't give it a good go. Really has put up a really spirited effort here against the vastly more experienced and accomplished Lasha Shavdatuashvili.
But the crowd is really patient the whole day. No booing or against somebody, even if a Georgian is on a mat and somebody else. That's an interesting fact. I like that.
Turned on to his front to avoid giving up the score.
Oh!
Oh, he's caught him!
Wow!
Yes, right at the end!
Oh my God!
Oh, look at that!
Wow! That was incredibly strong against the throw. Lasha Shavdatuashvili.
Caught him just asleep for a second, I think.
What a big success for the Georgian, for the young Georgian. Yeah, attacked with a little bit hollow back, far away. Wow.
So.
It is 2-2.
And Shota wins his contest because there is no opponent for him. Vladimir Akhalkadze is injured, so we come now to Nika Kaurazishvili up against Luka Maisoradze. Kaurazishvili in the white judogi, Maisoradze in blue. Whoever takes this one takes the medal.
Yes. Yeah, these are these little surprises you have at a team event.
And that might be a big one, I think.
Yeah. Yes, that was a big surprise. Yes, you're right, Sheldon. You won't have at individuals, or not that much. It's crazy.
So expectations then are high for Luka Maisoradze, far and away more favoured than his opponent to take this one.
It's just a little bit too calm, in my opinion, you know? Just a little bit sharper and then one last fight. Penalty for Maisoradze.
His opponent is 21,
Yeah.
109 on the world ranking list. He did win, by the way, the under-23s, the European Judo Championships, under-23s, so absolutely no slouch at all. And that wasn't his first European title either. He'd previously won the junior Europeans in 2021. So this is quite a useful young man.
Yeah.
There's no way that Luka Maisoradze is going to underestimate him because he knows about him. He's been around. 102 on the world ranking list, whereas Maisaradze is number 5. He'll get a few trips after this, I'd have thought.
Yeah,
Chochishvili.
could imagine.
But there are others ahead of him, Ushangi Margiani, Lasha Bakauri, of course, Luka Maisaradze and Beka Gviniashvili. So
Yeah,
when are you going to get a trip?
mega tough.
Whose place are you going to
You get a
take?
trip when you get a trip. Yeah. Right, a minute, 20 odd seconds left. Single penalty, no score. It's very calm. It's too calm for a bronze medal contest, a bronze medal match. Oh, missed completely.
One way, then the other.
Yeah.
Quite sure which way he wanted to take him.
Yeah.
And in the end, there wasn't an option.
The last 16 seconds in this fight. Golden score. All right, a single penalty against Maisaradze. No score so far, no penalty for Chochishvili. The attempt here for this Temivasa. Who will come up with a last great technique. Both tired. It's a long day, it has been a long day. But still, they should be able to. Especially Luka Mazorace. Yeah. All right, second penalty. 2 now already for Luka. All right, so they're taking the second Shido. They are taking it back. The thing is, very often there are attacks, and you can see from the very beginning that their only aim is to get onto the ground. Do something, but don't put yourself in danger. We've just seen this with the Sutemi Gaeshi, Sutemi Vasa. So show that you are active, but don't risk too much. Better to go into the ground. That's a little bit a pity. After all those fights we have seen, and great ippons and throws, not only ippons. So it's a little bit, in the end.
Nice little Kojigari attempt.
Yes.
There from Mazorace. Didn't have quite enough to come up with the score. There wasn't the control with the hands on the way down, so his opponent was able to turn off it. That's a good Uchimata effort. He hasn't finished yet. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Again, the hands just tied up there. Just gets the left hand down, as Mazorace, and saves himself. Look at that. Pulls it out, and that allows him to bring the shoulder out so he lands on the front. But
what a shocker that would have been.
Yeah, I don't think that was a comfortable landing.
Yeah.
And there's something with the scoreboard that they're having to tidy up. Well, whilst they do that, Annette Berman and I will just catch our breath. It's been a long old day, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
10 o'clock, we're up to 10 to 6 now. And we've still got both finals to come. I'd imagine that we've got another hour's judo to bring you, but it will both be finals. And maybe he grabbed the leg on the way down, and that's why he picked up the third penalty. We'll have a look at that action. I hadn't thought about the penalty. I was looking at the landing.
But did we only have one penalty?
Well, let's see what it is. Oh no, he reaps the oh no, so that's not the head. It's the head.
I understand.
Yeah, so look at the head here. That dives towards the tatami.
Too low.
On the head,
and
then over it goes. So yeah,
right in the end.
Yeah.
And that was the decision, Sheldon.
Yes, that
the
was
third win for Golden Gori. Golden Gori, Golden Glory.
Well done, Annette. Well, that's the first celebration. I wonder if there'll be a second. Because after this all-French matchup in the women's final, we'll then have the men's. Georgie's got the crowd going, hasn't he?
He knows how to wake up the crowd. Perfect.
What a boy. Mind you, Kristen Fraser, who is sitting alongside him,
Yeah.
does a good job when it's in Germany. He gets the crowd going as well.
Yeah.
In Paris, we've got the host announcer. He does a good job geeing the crowd up. So, yeah.
So, all right. They prepare everything for the final.
Yeah, it's all going to be on mat 2 then.
Yes. A few seconds before they're going to start.
All right. Stay with us and we'll bring you both gold medal matches coming up next.
And dear friends, you can see on the screen, start of the finals will be in less than 5 minutes. Dear friends, here are some impressions of the upcoming finals. We will welcome in the final of women's team competition 2 French teams, which are the teams of Gori and in blue it will be the team of Red Star, Chochishvili. Within the Olympic champion and 5 times world champion, that is unbelievable. And let's also have a prediction on the final of men's team competition. We will see in white the team of Red Star Belgrade, Serbia, with the former world champion, Nemanja. And in Rujinovi, we will see the local team of Fighter Tbilisi.
one of our stadium announcers, getting the crowd primed and ready for the first of our finals. I say the first of our finals because we've got two to bring you. It's the men's final that will follow this one, the European Club Championship Champions League team event final for women. And here with commentary on this is Annette Böhm.
So the two finalists are from the clubs Orléans Loiret de Judo Jiu-Jitsu. That means a short version, Orléans. And the opponent, Red Star Club de Champigny. And Champigny last year won silver, so they lost in the final against Galatasaray Istanbul. So this year, at least they repeated already the results from last year. But the door's open to win gold today.
Well, Champigny are up against it here because effectively they are one fighter down. They've had to put in the team manager, Barbara Harrell, to cover the under 63 kilo category. She's almost up to the age of her weight category. She'd fought at under 57, well, she's 45, you know.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
One more year and she would have been the under 48 kilo category. Anyway, Annette Böhm is going to give you the lineup. And I don't mean to be disparaging to Barbara Howell, but, you know, there is a feeling that she's there to make up the numbers. At least she can offer a fight. And guess what? She's got to fight the world #1, Lucy Renshaw. Doesn't get any harder than that. Here's the first contest, Annette.
Yes, in the under 57 kilo category, Priscilla Kneto in white. She's up against Dakota Smith-Davis in blue. The lineup: Kneto, Renshaw, Pinot, Kamara, and her sister Astrid Kneto at the end. Champigny, Smith-Davis, Harrell, Akbeknenu, Mbairo, and Giles.
Quite a thing to have the two British fighters in there. And then, well, there are three actually. Smith-Davis, Chelsea Giles, and Lucy Renshaw.
Yes.
And we saw...
Meet, for the meet and greet.
We also saw earlier on Katie Jemima Yates-Brown.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a few of the British fighters in there. Good luck to them.
Mm-hmm.
Katie Jemima Yates-Brown has already done her work. Smith-Davis is out there doing her part now. I'm going to go up against Priscilla Neto. Neto nursing a serious hand injury. Picked it up some months ago, attacked strongly there with the Osodagari, but Smith-Davis turned off it. Sharp enough to feel that coming and avoid it. The British fighter picks up a penalty, accepts it neatly by bowing to the referee. I wonder where she learnt that then. Must have had a good coach. Taught her well. Nice mat etiquette. Ooh, bit of a slip there. Couldn't come up with the score, but she's working on securing the top half first. Get that sorted and try for the leg. Wasn't happening. Decided just to put the squeeze on and wait for the referee to call Mate. She did have a go, first of all, at getting the leg out, but I think it was really deep. Had a bit of a push and then thought, okay, this isn't going anywhere, so rather than burn more energy, let me just show the referee that I'm not interested in this and back up on their feet. Single Shido picked up by Smith-Davis. Just over a minute and a half left on the clock. Not sure who's got... for me, that's Neto avoiding to take a grip there. A bit surprised that Smith-Davis got it, given that she was the one who was reaching for the grip. Okay, she wasn't taking it, but she was certainly the one looking for the grip.
Trying to get.
Yeah, Neto was kind of defending against it. Anyway, a second penalty picked up by Dakota Smith-Davis. Neat little Kataguruma effort there on the right side from Smith-Davis. Threatened Neto for a while, a little over a minute. It's Neto's turn to work on the ground, attempting the Sangaku turnover.
Yeah, but the legs are not closed.
Yeah, and she got that blocked as well.
Good defense here from Smith-Davis.
Opening contest in the final of the Champions League European Club Championships for women. And again, Neto a little bit rushed with the attempted Sutemi Waza, and Smith-Davis not able to throw something in there, at very least to make it look as though you're going to claim a score. Maybe even a shout, you know, a ki-ai or something on the way down. Mind you, that wouldn't fit with the mat etiquette that she showed, because that's a little bit of gamesmanship, isn't it? I didn't really attempt anything, but I'll claim it.
That was a good-looking attempt here.
And some of the some of the Orléans team realizing that it wasn't a score were actually indicating that because Neto was looking at them, isn't it? The score? They said, no, she landed on her front. Again, you can just see that Neto's backing off a little bit, slightly defensive, and it's Smith-Davis searching.
Step by step, going forward.
Yeah. Golden score, that's come around fairly quickly, hasn't it? Neto, unprepared, just throwing the left hip across, and no chance of catching her with that.
Always going backwards. It's really slight difference, but it is an important one.
I told you, it's the hand. She's been suffering with that for months.
Yeah.
I saw when she picked up the injury, her hand was shaking. Really, really.
Yeah.
All inside, I think, you know, up into the forearm.
Yeah.
That she's got a problem there. And she's had
problems.
that strapped up. Yeah. And of course, during the gripping, you can accidentally, you know, lock fingers and.
Yeah, it goes quickly.
Yeah. Mind you, Smith-Davis has got some strapping in there, almost up with that right-sided effort. But looked like Harai Goshi maybe, and then on the way down, catching her head on the tatami, Neto. So she's not really prepared. That's about the third time that she's slipped and gone on her back.
That's just unnecessary.
She's a little bit rushed. And I think maybe the gripping, she feels something and then she reacts, she thinks, I've got to attack here, and just throws anything in.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous...
thinking.
Yeah, it's a dangerous plan,
Absolutely.
We're going to have to come up with a better one, because sooner or later, Smith-Davis is going to feel that and catch her. Having to adjust the contact lens. That was a funny one I heard several years ago, when one of the athletes had lost the contact lens, looked on the ground, picked it up and put it back in. But the funny thing is he doesn't wear glasses.
I just wanted to mention that one, also with the German, to I won't mention any names.
But it was a German, yeah.
Looking for the contact lens that but to be so cool in that moment and do that.
That's
wow.
That's class. That is. That's class.
Yeah. Yeah. You must be a little bit like an actor, you know.
If I wore a hat, I would take my hat off. Good turn again. Good strong effort right-sided from Neto, and a good turn from Dave. Just showing some signs here of. Oh, he's got the face. Here it comes. The third penalty.
He got the face. Yeah. You said it.
You can look at the referee, and when he takes that, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to give you a third Shido face. Yeah.
Okay. The first win goes to Orléans.
Just thinking that, you know, Smith Davis was beginning to look as though she was getting the timing right there. Unfortunate, a loss for RSC Champigny. Right. Introductions then, Annette, go ahead.
Yes, under 63 kilo category. It is Lucy Renschel, British, fighting in white for Orléans, and in blue, Barbara Harel. Oh, the legs are closed.
Look at that.
This is really tight.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's had to tap out.
Yes.
Yeah.
That went quickly. 2-0.
Well, you know, you're at 45 and you're pushed out to fight the world #1. That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
You don't get a bonus for the age.
Barbara Harrell was probably winning medals before Lucy was born.
Yes,
think about
I know. Yeah.
Right, more introductions in, Annette.
I know she got the lesson about the Kaku underground. All right. So in the under 70 kilo category, Margot Pinot is up against Clarisse Ekpeknenou.
Yes.
For some reason, that's an interesting contest.
Absolutely. I think there are a few in there, but most certainly because of the weight category and the question as to whether or not Clarisse would stay at 63, because this is someone that she'd have to push past. But it just, to me, goes at the heart of this kind of area where a super athlete, because this is what we're talking about with Clarisse Ekpeknenou, a super athlete, where the weights below cannot even hope to compete with her. Her own weight, she owns it, and the weight above, she defeated the Olympic champion in the team event when she fought at the weight above Arai Chizuru.
Yeah.
Sore knee, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bit.
Don't risk anything,
Well,
to be honest.
oi.
No, there is.
Oh dear, that didn't look good.
Yeah.
She can't.
Oh my God.
No. Yeah.
Oh no.
She can't even put weight on it. Well, Margot can help her off. Yeah. And
The diamond. I hope it's nothing. I really hope it's nothing bad. And also, you know, for Margot Pinot, it's also a bad feeling.
yeah.
The last thing you want is to injure one of your teammates, you know, and not somebody.
Right. More introductions then. We better put. That's it. Orléans have done it. 3-0. Neto, Renschel and Pinot overcoming Smith, Davis, Harrell and Ekpeknenou. And that leaves Samahawa Kamara to go up against Anne Fatoumata Mbairo. Kamara in the white judogi, Mbairo in blue.
So after last year's silver medal, Champigny won against silver. Tough fight. Strong arm there. Oh, yeah.
Thought about going around the back for the Kosoto Gaki. There was almost in the right position. Had the hands going for a while.
Oh, completely underneath. Gee.
I mean, if you see Kamara around the hotel, you know, we're staying with the athletes and they are breakfasting and lunching with us, having dinner. So you see them 2 or 3 times a day. And she's not small, but she's making no impression on her opponent here. And Bairo is that bigger and that bit stronger.
Yeah.
And these are 2 strong athletes, but Kamara is out of a weight category here. She's normally under 78 kilos. And that's a difficult weight category to be in for the French. Malonga, Chermio, Posvit.
Yes.
Kamara hasn't been around for a while. She's dropped off the scene. I was going to ask her why it is that she hasn't been around for a while. And even when she was last year, I mean, she's had a couple of goes at European Opens this year, but she was off for a while. Lost out to your namesake at the Grand Slam in Paris.
Yeah.
In the repechage contest, Alina Böhm. She hasn't had a good time of it.
No.
You know, recently.
Many losses.
Had a few losses there.
Yeah.
She's going to need to tidy things up if she wants to get back.
Yeah.
On the circuit. And as I say, the most difficult thing for her is the depth in the under 78 kilo category. That's going to cause a few problems for her. Going to have to get past some of the bigger names. Well, it's mostly Malonga, because Chermio and Posvit are at the back end of their careers. Buttigieg, and they're not going to do a great deal with the greatest of respect. Chloe's already 25. They're going to be looking at real youngsters. There's a score there for Kamara.
Yeah.
Just a little ashy was her, and then mostly hands.
Rotating.
Yeah, to take it over.
Yeah.
She'd love to come out of here with a win. Oh, Sodagari.
Woo!
Out on the side again. Wasari Awazeti upon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She was the athlete with the more movement. You know, you're going to expect that with the super heavyweights. They don't have the same kind of mobility that the heavyweights do. And I said, I'm trying to get all of us to be on the same page here. Super heavyweight, that's the really big ones. Heavyweight, that's the next. And then you get the light heavyweight, middleweight, light middleweight, lightweight, and at the other end, super lightweight.
Yeah.
Yeah, good score.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, we do get to see one more contest.
In the under 52 kilo category, Astrid Kneto.
And this could be interesting.
She's up against Chelsea Giles of Great Britain. I mean, from Great Britain, and fighting for Red Star Champigny.
Champigny.
Right?
Giles, the number 3 in the world. Astrid Neto, the number 5. And that's why I say I think it could be interesting.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be some bite. I don't mean, you know.
It's not the first time, you know, that we had
this kind of matchup.
Had this today, that they are neighbors, really close in the ranking. Absolutely. It's also It's not only a result here for the team events, also for the own personality important. You know, get self-confidence and show your opponent you are the number
that
one.
was quick.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Really, really good.
Ochigari, yeah.
Yep. Neto not hanging around here. The last time they faced each other, Neto lost.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll want to get another win, because this is the fourth time that they've gone head-to-head. The fourth time they've gone head-to-head, and Neto leads the series 2-1.
Yeah.
And as I say, the last time they went head-to-head, it was Giles who won. That was the European Championships in Minsk, but that was a few years ago now, 2019. They've been going at it since they were juniors.
Wow.
Back in 2015, they first went head-to-head as juniors at the Junior World Championships in Abu Dhabi.
Mm-hmm.
Neto beat Giles for the bronze medal. Giles trying to save the whitewash here. 4-0, Orléans
Yes.
lead. Yeah, the drubbing.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't had a chance on the ground where she... it's gone over again.
Oh, yeah.
Not going to happen
Second
now.
Vasari.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Going to have to find out to get off that Ouchigari, because she went over it she went over to it twice, didn't she?
Yeah. A whitewash they had.
Yeah.
5-0. Wow.
What's happened to everybody? They're all on the floor here.
Yeah. Welcome to the party.
There's more people on the floor than anywhere else.
So now the team
5-0. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
and champions
Okay.
gold medalists in one judogi, team of Orléans.
Orléans it is who take the gold medal. It was a good battle. And we only, in that shot, are missing.
And look how big
Yeah.
the team spirit is.
Yeah.
I really like this.
Very,
Everybody's
very good,
asking. Also, Clarisse, are you okay? Are you fine? It's really cute. Look at the two of them. Lakota and
And
The French.
Mbairo carries off.
yeah,
Akpegninou gives her a piggyback out.
yeah.
She has to carry her out of the whole competition area now. That's what friends are for, Annette.
The gold medal team,
They're showing some highlights on the big screen. I'm not sure if we can get those at home. We've had a few of our own. Yeah, there you go. That's a little bit better. She had to tap out from this one, and that was Barbara Harrell and Lucy Renshaw. And this is Kamara bringing down Mbairo with the first of the score. She has a second here. Yeah, go on. We've also been handed the final, the completed sheet of the women. So there it is in writing. It's all online anyway. RS is Red Star. I've just completely forgotten of that. We could have been calling them Red Star Champigny all the time, couldn't we?
Yeah.
And I didn't want to mix them up with Red Star Belgrade. There was an extra Saint-Geneviève in there.
They were twice. I saw this yesterday.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, but they are 11. And
It's only
Saint-Geneviève is twice. Yeah, little mistake.
Right then, I can see Sinisha Skrbic of... No, it's not. It's Gostini Balash of Hungary. He's in the middle to get things underway for this European Club Championships Champions League final for men. This final. Annette Boehm has got information on the two teams and the lineup of the individuals, and here she is.
Well, the last fights are coming now. I think, let's wait until the fighters are coming.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Yeah. And when we see them, as soon as we see them, we go through. Red Star Belgrade. They are in white. And you can hear the crowd. Fighter Tbilisi, the Georgian team, club team.
Well, even if this morning some of the crowd were split between Aria, Golden Gori and Fighter Tbilisi, they're not any longer, because there's only Fighter Tbilisi left to support, and I think that's where all the support is going to be.
Yeah, united. All right, he's going to start with the category under 90, plus 90, under 66, under 73, under 81. For Red Star Belgrade in white, we're going to have Nemanja Majdov, who starts. Then Bojan Dozen is coming. Strohinja Buncic, number 3. Rustam Urushov and Zaid Molay. Have a look to the fighters. Tbilisi in blue, Levan Gugava, Guram Chochishvili, Bakrati Ninyashvili, Georgi Shikelidze and Tato Grigalashvili.
Well, I'm already looking at who may have to come and finish things off at the end. What a match that would be if we got that far. Said Molay to go up against Tato Grigalashvili.
Yeah.
That would be incredible.
Yeah.
I bet they're both hoping that it doesn't go that far. And some of their teammates sort things out, but...
And didn't lose. I think we found that out earlier on at the Worlds. Grigalashvili lost against Kasi and Molay. Also nice for him at the end of the year, you know.
At the Olympics.
At the Olympics, beg your pardon, yes. At the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he ended up with no medal. Yeah. So, should be extra motivation.
Well, the security has given up on looking after the floor. It's covered with people. I've never seen anything like it.
And all with the black jackets. Yeah. Majdov quick on the ground. We're going to have a VIP lounge right on the tatami.
Yes, it would appear so. Anyway.
Yeah. Left-sided low attack here, the attempt from Majdov. Right, first penalty after almost 2 minutes of fighting against Gugawa.
Maidov just not getting turned. The feet didn't turn at all there. No hands on. The one thing I can say about some of these shots is that they don't break away and show the crowd when the referee is about to give a penalty.
Yeah.
So you get to see that all the time. That's, oh, he's gone on the head. But he's gone on his head.
Yes, absolutely.
So unfortunately, I think this is going to result in Levan Gugova being given Hansokumake here. Yeah, I mean, we only needed to see it once, and then you realised that that was going to be given Hansokumake. Right, coming up next, Bojan Dosen of Red Star Belgrade going up against Goran Chochishvili of Fighter Tbilisi. Well, this is a huge task for Bojan Dosen. And just as I say that, Goran Chochishvili unleashes that powerful left-sided Osodagari. That levels the scores at 1-1. No doubt about that. Doesn't take a step with the right leg at all, which is usual for the execution of that technique. He just throws the left leg across, and it's a big step that he has to take. But he executes it beautifully for Ippon. Right, coming up next in the under 66 kilo category, Stranja Buncic, Red Star Belgrade, goes up against Bagirati Niniashvili of Fighter Tbilisi. Buncic in the white judogi, Niniashvili in blue. Annette has
wow, Chochishvili went really quickly, huh? His fight, 1-1. That keeps it exciting. Oh!
Well, the crowd are calling for Ippon. It was momentarily Osai Komi. They may want to look at that. Lots of people all signalling Ippon. He's not going to be the most... well, Osakami is called now, but it's Tokita, and Buncic manages to extract himself. Right, we're going to have a look at this again.
Yeah. They will check it, huh?
They are going to check it, yeah. And, you know, if the referee gives Wazari, then unless there is unequivocal evidence to overturn it, I'll leave it.
Yeah.
And for me, it looked as though there was an initial landing and then a roll, but it won't matter now because Niniashvili has come up with the second score. So, Miss Berm, 2-1.
Oh yes, great atmosphere.
2-1, fighter Tbilisi.
Yeah.
Well, here comes Rustam Orozhov with the save. So, hand down. Yeah, I think he's right here.
I think so too.
Onto the head first of all, and then onto the side.
And not the whole body.
And not, yeah, it looks spectacular.
The whole back, I mean.
But not the whole back, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Rustam Orozhov goes up against Georgi Chikhelidze of fighter Tbilisi. Orozhov in the white judogi, Chikhelidze in blue. Orozhov could silence the crowd here.
Yep.
He's got to put Chikhelidze away for that to happen. But if he does, it will give us that mouth-watering prospect that we spoke about right at the beginning of the final between Said Molay and Tato Grigolashvili. Maybe we should root for Orozhov simply on the back of wanting to see a little bit more in this final.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah.
And I think if the crowd realised what was in offer, maybe they would even go against Chikhelidze and say, "Hey, Georgie, just give him that, and we can see Said Molay and Tato Grigolashvili."
It's interesting. You know that you spoke about that Rustam Orozhov belongs to the older ones, experienced ones. But that does not show his way of fighting, you know? He's not going backward, trying to save energy. He's always so upright. It still looks fresh and like as a young, powerful man. This is, for me, it's really fascinating.
Yeah, he's got nice judo.
Orozhov. Absolutely.
Very attractive to watch. You're quite right.
Yeah. So different from the others who are experienced.
He's going to pick up a penalty for breaking off the grip.
Yep.
He was lucky. He was lucky. Mind you, they have been very good at coming forward.
Yeah.
And even when they break it, they're looking to take hold. So maybe not be as super strict if they're searching for the grip.
It is in between.
Just engineering him into the off to the edge of the
exactly.
the mat
Yeah. Very obviously. Yeah.
we've got a different cameraman.
Yes,
You can tell.
the quality.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can tell.
Closer, moving.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Or almost
missed.
gave the little feint,
Yes,
trying to go around the back.
missed that attack. Oh, he puts him under pressure.
And came up with an attack right on the edge.
Yeah,
That saved him.
good reaction.
Into the last minute. Shido apiece, no score. 2-1.
Good fight.
Orozhov has to win here to keep the match alive.
Yeah.
Almost around the back there.
Yeah.
Needs to step it up now. Rustam Orozhov come up with a big attack and try and force a second Shido.
At the outside, Makikomi. Oh! Close.
His teammates were already signaling Wazari
Yeah.
part way through the attack.
Yes. It's so exciting for them, of course, even more for them than for us who got a little bit more distance, you know. Look at both of the teams in the back. That's normal. Oh, that was so close.
Last few seconds of regulation time. We've got golden score looming large now.
Oh,
Bit of a drop there
yeah, that was the penalty.
from Chikhelidze, and he does pick up a penalty.
Yeah. All right, golden score.
Olivier De Ross is not going to be the most favourite referee in the crowd if this goes
Yeah.
pear-shaped.
That's right. Oh, again, his right leg is in. Difficult then for Orozhov to come up with an own attack, you know. If his opponents just put the leg in between his legs. Ah, he must do something now. If he wants to stay in the game here. Maybe use that pressure for an attack.
And he wasn't able to execute any kind of control on the
Yeah.
way down.
Yeah,
I mean,
we just fall on him.
yeah, Red Star
Not big.
can claim what they want, sorry,
Yeah.
but there was absolutely
Yeah.
zero
I agree
in there,
totally.
simply because Orozhov hasn't got the strength any longer.
Those counters are really dangerous. Because very often we have seen it that in the very end, they roll a little bit, you know. And
Orozhov looked at his team and he has to get up back onto his feet for his team and get out there. There were too many. Oh! Finish!
my God, wow.
Ko Sotagake from Rustam Orozhov. He was nearly spent
Wow.
as far as the energy was concerned.
Yes, I'm impressed.
And Georgi Chikhelidze ran the risk. He wanted to get close. He wrapped up his arms, he got close, and Rustam Orozhov took it over. There, the arm over the back. He thought about his own Kosarugaki, but it was Rustam Orozhov who used the momentum of Chikhelidze coming forward to turn Kosodagaki and take him over.
Yes. It doesn't happen very often that you see a Georgian in this situation.
Only if
Or like that, you know.
Only if he's fighting his neighbour. Because that's one of their techniques as well, the Azeris. Right, so here we go.
Couldn't be a better ending, no?
Who mentioned that? We spoke about this. What a thing it would be if we came right to the end and we saw Said Malai and Tato Grigolashvili. So said, so done. Here we are. It's Malai in the white judogi, Grigolashvili in blue. I'm going to sit back and give it over.
Yes, and enjoy the action, yeah.
Annette Byrne, because the former world champion, Said Malai, goes up against the current world champion, Tato Grigolashvili. Malai in white, Grigolashvili in blue. Sorry, I can't hear what you're saying, Grigolashvili said. Ioana Babiak trying to give some kind of message. She's the referee in the middle.
Yeah.
And she tried to give him some kind of message, and he said, sorry, I can't hear you. And it's perfectly possible that he couldn't. Crowd really vocal at the moment.
It is so special, really, hear this dance.
Oh, and he broke off the grip and didn't have one.
Yes.
And the difference between Grigolashvili breaking off the grip was he had a hand on.
Yeah.
Malai broke a grip and he didn't have hands on.
Shido, yeah.
So
that's
Shido,
the rule, yeah. Everybody waiting here for the big moment. Two very nice athletes. Brilliant throwers.
Said Malai picked up the first penalty, but Grigolashvili has just joined him with that grip inside the sleeve.
Tato. What a support.
Careful pushing forward. That's exactly what Malai would want.
Yeah, it's of course it's tactical. It's a special contest between the two of them. Okay, second penalty.
Yeah.
I hope we're going to see a score. Really, I hope we're going to see a score, not a third penalty.
Wandered out of the competition area. Well, it's tricky because of the nature of the athletes. Thought about the tomoe-nage or some kind of sumi-geshi perhaps, but it was a little bit rushed and Malai was able to block it.
Yeah.
Here he comes again, pressing forward. That wasn't there.
Well, not right underneath.
Nor is that.
A little bit more power, a little bit more speed, and a little bit more moving, you know, to get underneath your opponent. Again, a big fight for the grip. It is so determining, and on the other side, you need to get your grip as quick as possible and attack. Yeah. Don't play too many tactical games. Try to keep it simple. Coming to the last minute now.
Oh, that wasn't the cleverest, was it? There's nothing there for the score. That was Said Molai attempting the Sutemi Waza. And Grigolashvili is lucky not to be called for
Yeah,
a false attack.
he fought because of the work with his left leg, you know, this OGI. But I think both were on the ground.
Yes, definitely.
And yeah.
And again, he's got one hand on. This time he has two.
It's not good. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Underneath. Force the reaction.
I'd say keep going. Well, why do you want to end it now? Keep going.
Yes. Oh, please. Oh. Oh, no.
I'd have given one more roll of the dice. It wasn't as though Molai wasn't in the contest and attacking.
Yes.
Could have gone for another cycle. I'd have liked that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's right.
I'm not the referee in the middle.
We are just commentators.
Absolutely. Right, Annette, talk us through things.
What a spectacular final. I really enjoyed it. What a day that was. Thank you. So, Golden League 2022 is over. We are waiting for the awarding ceremonies and yeah, before it comes to the end.
Well, I hope you've done the roundup then, Annette.
Yeah. I just tried to get as much
Atmosphere.
yes, really. Wow, this is... During the day there was a moment when it calmed absolutely down, you know. But this is a perfect end. No, isn't it? It's just great. Just great. So everything is going to be prepared for the awarding ceremony.
Well, I mean, you've got the majority, the vast majority of the crowd who are going to go home perfectly happy. Absolutely, but no problem with that. You want the crowd to go home pleased. At the same time, if there is the opportunity to keep them on the edge of the seat, it is partly entertainment, isn't it? You know, you've paid for the money, and we go back to the thing with gladiator when he turned to the crowd and said, "Are you not entertained?"
Yes.
Well, they were being entertained. The
Yes.
crowd were being entertained. And in that last contest, it was Said Molai and Tato Grigolashvili who were entertaining the crowd. If Molai was so blatantly passive and in dire need of being given a Shido, well then, okay, stop it and give it to him. It was finely balanced. It was on a knife edge. We weren't sure which way it was going to go.
Absolutely.
And if you say, oh, well, you know, he didn't attack and there were 3 attacks from Grigolashvili, let's give it to him. What kind of attacks did we see from Tato Grigolashvili? 2 or 3 of them had only one hand on, and one of them looked as though he could have been given a penalty for a false attack. So if it sounds as though I'm anti-Georgian, trust me, Georgia's one of my favorite teams and I love coming here. But I do love judo and I do like to see a good contest, and that was a good match. It was a really finely balanced contest, and I just feel as though you could have held back, you know,
Absolutely.
held your breath for a second and said, let's give it one more roll of the dice. And if it is that Grigolashvili throws in another attack and it's a good one, end of story, you know, we give it to Grigolashvili. If it is that he throws one in and we can see what he's doing, he's just trying to get a Shido and it's a poor attack, we'll give him a Shido and really put it on a knife edge. Just ended a little bit early for me. And of course, you know, I rather like Red Star Belgrade as well. So I know at home you don't pay for my 2 cents worth, but you've just had it. You know?
Extra.
Yeah. Right, the flag handover ceremony has just taken place. I didn't realize that they were going to have a flag handover ceremony, not to worry. We're going to Belgrade.
Yes.
So, okay. It doesn't matter. If you were backing Red Star, don't worry.
Yes.
You'll have your chance next year
At home.
for some revenge. We're coming your way. It was a very good match.
Yeah.
And that was a good contest. I was really enjoying that. And the Georgians have done a good job. They've presented it well, and it has ended exactly the way that they would have wanted it to, with a gold medal winning performance for the men. I'll tell you what, the women for Red Star Belgrade have done a really good job. And by the way, when we go to Belgrade next year, you're going to see a strong women's team and you'll see a strong men's team as well. You can't say the same here in Gori because we haven't seen the appearance of a women's team for...
You're right.
We haven't seen the appearance for a women's team for Georgia, and we would very much like to see that. The sooner we can do that, the better.
Absolutely.
Right. Everyone's getting ready for the medal presentations. The nice thing is that we've had the women being able to get ready, so their medal presentation should take place very, very quickly, and then we'll follow that with the men who, during the time the women are being presented their medals, will be able to get ready, and we can wrap this all up by 7:10, I'd imagine. It has been a very good event, lots of action, lots of stars, and no real controversy. Not really. Right, we'll see who it is that they've got to come down and do the medal presentations. We've normally got 4 presenters. We used to have one person will come and do all the medals, and then someone will do the,
You're right.
you know, the fluffy toys, and someone will do the prizes and prize money. Here, we've got 4. We've got one person doing one bronze medal, another doing the other bronze, and then we've got someone doing the silver and someone doing the gold. So we get the medals handed out quick, because it would take a long time if they...
Yeah, many fighters.
Yeah.
You're going to expect.
has been a good event. And all right, if you're in Tbilisi and you had to stay in Tbilisi and make your way out to Gori, it is a bit of a trek. But if you've been in Gori, then it's welcoming. They've opened a brand new hotel, the Gori Inn, where we've been lucky enough to stay. That was comfortable. The athletes have had a great time there because there's a lovely big swimming pool and a spa there, so they can't say that they haven't been well looked after. And now we're just moments away from the medal presentation. I got to see Shota Chochishvili's son as well. We had a chat a moment ago, really pleasant. You made me proud, you know, that you do something in your father's name. That's a little bit special, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Hasn't quite got the slick, regimented, down to the second feel of the World Tour, if you know what I mean. Everything goes to absolute clockwork with the IJF World Tour. If they said it's going to start at 18:53 and 30 seconds, don't come at 18:53 and 31 seconds.
Yes.
You'll have missed it. I happened to turn up 60 seconds before the draw in, where were we last time round? Where was the last one?
The award ceremony of the women's team competition.
Where were we when they were doing the draw?
A selfie. You know what? Yeah. We're famous now.
I'm just trying to remember where we were for the last competition. Where was it that we stayed? Oh, Baku, the Baku Grand Slam. The Baku Grand Slam. I turned up 60 seconds before the draw. And I was supposed to be there early, but the traffic was just unbelievable.
Yes.
And that was it. Nope, you won't be doing the draw. My apologies to my colleagues for that one. Right, well, here they are. The medal winners all lined up. I'll let Annette Bohm do this. She's so good at this kind of thing, naming the winning teams and
Oh, first bronze medalist.
yes, go ahead.
PSG Judo, Paris Saint-Germain.
Right, okay, I'm going to give you the Paris Saint-Germain women's team. There you go.
So I go with the family names, yeah? Oh, no, I tell you. Melanie
whatever you
Yu,
like.
Marta Favas, Faiza Mokhtar, Catherine Beauchemin-Pinard, Lily Nguyen, Juliette Diolo, Marie-Eve Kahi, and Roman Dicko. So, second bronze medal? Oh, we'll wait. Okay, I have to be a little bit faster. Second bronze medal goes to Benfica.
Okay,
Silver goes to RC Champigny. Okay, let's.
oh no, that's the silver medal winners. I still haven't given you the.
Benfica.
There you go.
Okay,
That's
Benfica, bronze medalist, Pop Breaker, Thelma Montero, Barbara Timo, Katie Jemima Yates-Brown, Rochelle Nunes. Yeah, that's it. Silver medals go to Nadezhda Petrovic, Theodora Kopic, Marisa Perisic, Andrea Leski, Thea Tintor, Anka Pogatnic, Georgiana Radmilovic, and Milica Savic. Whew. All right. And gold goes to Orléans Loire Judo Jiu-Jitsu is the full name. And Orléans. Sheldon, you have the
Right, so
list, the Orléans list.
The Orléans.
Orléans,
list.
please.
Okay. I know it won't be that far. Saint-Geneviève women. Well, okay. Sorry about that. Oh, Orléans women. Here we go.
Short and powerful. Astrid Kneto, Priscilla Kneto, Lucy Renschel, Margot Pinot, and Zamahava Kamara.
And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Effective. Five athletes.
Right. So we don't need PSG men.
No.
What do we need? Okay. Okay. I'll look at that. Yeah.
The trophies for silver and gold medals will be presented. Ivan Tukov, head of President's Advisory Board. The trophies for the silver and gold medalists presented by Mr. Ivan Tukov, head of President's Advisory Board.
Now the national anthem of France. Ladies and gentlemen, the women's competition in medleys. We now invite our VIPs to come together for the family picture together with the medleys.
All right. A lovely family picture, and then we come to the awarding ceremony for the men's team.
Here to represent the Belmont Center on the podium, bronze medalist, Chochishvili, and Scottish silver medalist, the team of Chochishvili, and the Champions League winners and gold medalists, all down your age.
Right, well, that wraps up the presentation for the women. We've got the men hanging around in the background. That won't take that long, will it? Because they know it's happening. It's not as though it's going to come as a surprise. So
Yes.
mercifully, we should rush through that and get the teams up there quickly, because I know there are people at home who want to see their friends or their teammates, or maybe mum and dad watching at home who want to see their son up there getting his medal. So I'm afraid you're going to have to hang around for just that little bit longer. Annette and I will try and talk some more about things that we think may be interesting, although we've probably exhausted ourselves, haven't we?
Yeah.
I don't want to go back to the Grigilashvili Molai contest that I thought was really interesting, and I think something was coming. It was going to happen. I just didn't expect a third Shido. That was all.
Me neither.
And as you were saying, who wants to end it on a third Shido? Even Grigilashvili would have said, "Okay, let's try and make something happen here. Let's
Yes.
do something."
Yes.
Of course, the crowd were, for the most part, absolutely delighted because their team won, and it's rather like watching a football match at the moment. And you know, if they said, right, the first one to score a goal wins, rather than let's have a penalty shootout, you know.
I agree totally.
And yeah, maybe what they should do is to say, okay, we're going to play extra time, and we're going to begin the extra time with 2 players less on each team. You have to take 2 players off. So it's not 11 anymore, it's 9. And then after 5 minutes of extra time, take another one off. Every 5 minutes, you take another player off. And there's only 2 guys left
It's funny.
2 guys left on the pitch. Sooner or later, guess what's going to happen? One of them's going to score a goal. And we end with a goal, you know? This penalty thing, you know. And I can talk about that because I really don't like football. Right. Right.
Oh.
We're getting ready for the
Yes.
awarding ceremony for the men at this year's European Club Championships, the Champions League, and with the lineups of the teams. Here is Annette Böhm. Go for it.
All right.
Annette.
So we're gonna see the medalists are coming, and we have a few names we will mention here from each team. And I'm gonna start with the 2 bronze medalists. So Golden Gori takes bronze, and in that team, Vasha Makvelashvili, Lasha Shaftuashvili, Vladimir Alkhatsi, Beka Gwiniashvili, Luka Maisoradze, and Gelas Salishvili have been. This is the team. Vladimir Alkhatsi, he injured on his knee, and we mentioned earlier on, we hope it's not too bad. So just wait a little bit until we are coming to the next bronze medal. Team. And the second bronze medal goes to Judo Stabia. In that team are David Garcia Torne, Francesco Garrigos, José Antonio Aranda Olala, Salvador Casas Roca, Vedat Albayrak, José María Mendiola Izquieta, Pablo Sanchez Garcia Monco, Daniel Nieto Trinidad, George Christian, Levani Matiashvili, and Nicolas Sherazadishvili. 11 fighters on the list for Judo Stabia. Silver goes to Red Star Belgrade. In that team, there have been Strahinja Buncic, Filip Jovanovic, Rustam Arushov, Sayed Molai, Marko Maric, Nemanja Majdov, Bojan Dosen, and Temur Rakimov. These are the silver medalists from Serbia, and we come to the gold medalist from Georgia, Fighter Tbilisi, and to that team belong Bakrati Niniashvili, Georgi Chochishvili, Georgi Shikelidze, Fredon Gigani, Tato Krikalashvili, Levan Gugava, Ushangi Marciani, Valam Lipetayani, Onis Saneblidze, and Guram Chochishvili. That's the team. 10 athletes. The gold medal winners.
Well done, Annette.
Yes.
That was wonderful. I didn't hear a thing.
So it's all over.
Yes, in actual fact, there have been 2 really good team events back-to-back, staged by the EJU. The first was the European Championships for teams, and now we follow that up with the Champions League for clubs. Always exciting. Never been to a team event where there wasn't excitement.
Yes.
Just a strange, a really odd thing.
Something special.
You can name any event, whether it was like used to be Continental Opens or European Open, or sometimes you've been to World Championships, European Championships, and it wasn't, super something great. Never been to a team event where there wasn't edge of your seat action, something to really take you and say, right, that was special.
Yeah.
Always enjoyed team events.
Yeah, I agree totally. Next year we will go to, or we will be for the Golden League in Belgrade.
Yeah. Dennis van der Geest said the same thing Neil Adams, Loretta Cossack-Doyle, all our commentary team always point out that team events are that little bit special. I suppose it's like, you know, going to Paris or Tokyo for the Grand Slam. There's nothing like Paris and there's nothing like Tokyo.
Yeah.
And we will be in Tokyo next week, so we look forward to your company for that one. Don't miss out. And then after that, we've got a little bit of a break before we come back with more judo from the Masters in Jerusalem.
Two big events.
Still to come.
Yeah, still to come, yeah. Trophy. Guram holds it.
Goram Chochishvili it is who steps up to take the trophy. I always wonder who it is that they're going to
He had a good day.
to step up.
Yeah.
Now, please all rise for the national anthem of Georgia.
And now the national anthem of Georgia. Well, we heard at the opening ceremony the Georgian national anthem being sung. We had an opera singer undertaking that role, and then we were wondering whether we would hear it played at the end of the competition, and so it turned out. So we did get to hear it twice. There'll be a little bit of celebration and a few more photos taken, but let's have a wrap up here with Annette and myself. Annette, it's been a pleasure working with you. You're going to take away some memories from the event. What really comes to mind? If you have to answer a couple of questions, what were the big things that...
It is all in all, it is a mix of really good fights. I just can't pick out only one, to be honest, and not only one team. What really flashed me today was that venue and the people who were inside it. And what I really appreciated was that the people who were here and watched us, the Georgians, the fans and families and friends from the fighters, and also our teams, of course, but this extra, where you feel they just love that sport, and they were here right around us.
The atmosphere then, yeah?
Yeah, it was really special.
Yes, and because it was a packed crowd, I mean, it really was. We normally say if all the seats are taken, then it's packed, but this place was overflowing. I'm not sure if there was a security issue either, because there were plenty of people in here. It really was an absolutely jam-packed arena, and everybody were focused on the judo. There was nobody, filling the seats up like we've seen in some events. No, everybody in here was absolutely judo crazy.
Yes.
And there was a festival of judo for them, because there were 3 teams that the Georgians could look at and take medals. 2 of them took medals. The other one had to settle for a 5th place.
Yeah.
If I were to say what memory I'm going to take away, well, yes, some of the head-to-heads. It was the quality of the judoka here. We had a lot of high-quality judoka, which resulted in a lot of good contests. I'm glad that we got to see that, and we hope that we'll see more when the event is in Belgrade next year. Before
Yes.
that, there's plenty more judo, and I have already mentioned where the next judo is going to be, so we look forward to your company then. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of the broadcast team here in Gori, and as I said, we look forward to your company next time. My thanks to Annette Berm. But
Yes,
from
I enjoyed
Annette,
it.
But from Annette Berm and myself, it's goodbye.
Bye-bye. See you.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get it, no call and quits, yeah.